Hi there, Leos. Welcome back, or welcome to my channel, Pearls of Wisdom and Witchery. My name is Becca, for those of you who are brand new. I pull a 5-position spread. The first position is your recent past. The second position is your present situation. The third position is your potential blockage. The fourth position is the message from Spirit. The fifth position is the potential outcome. Oh, it's going. For your recent past, we have the messenger of water. That's the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups, he brings an offer of love, well, he's also kind of a, hopeless romantic kind of energy. Your present situation, we have the Four of Water. So you are ignoring this offer. Maybe you made the offer and feel like it's being ignored. Let's look at your blockage. What's the blockage for Leo? What's the blockage for Leo? The Emperor. Another 4. In this deck, this card does talk to me about Leo, right? This could be a boss. It could be an authoritarian figure. The Emperor, he has control. He makes the wisest decision for the entire empire. He can also be strict and stern. So, let's see what the message for Spirit is. What is the message for the Spirit? What is the message for the Spirit? There we go. We have the King of Earth. So the King of Earth, he always kind of reminds me of the Emperor, only this is more of a softer father figure type of energy. He's very nurturing. But again, this is someone who has the financial resources to get things done. He's wise. He knows what to do. He's not into big, fast changes. He, has grown his wealth over time. All right. What is the potential outcome? Potential outcome for Leo? The Ace of Water. Beautiful energy. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Fire. So this is victory. This could very well be getting attention for something. It's a card about coming back from battle and being victorious, all these people looking at you. For me, in this one, it almost talks about shining the brightest, right? I've actually have mistaken it for the Sun card before. All right, so let's clarify this messenger of water, this Prince of Cups here. The Two of Swords. Okay, so being stuck in your own head. The Six of Wands. I hate it when they hit the floor. I hate it when they hit the floor. Okay. And the Princess of Wands. Okay, so we have a very passionate offer here. One might be from a fire sign. One might be from from a water sign. We do have a knight and a page, the princess here. And whatever it is, it has you completely stuck in your head. Right? when I looked at the bottom of the deck, it was the Nine of Pentacles. So this might be one person and you're wanting to stay single and you're like, I'm pretty happy by myself here, but you like this person. There's a lot of physical attraction to this person. And their offer kind of wanting more. They want love as well as the physical. Right? Duh. Okay. Please clarify the Four of Water. Sorry, the Prince of Pentacles came out in reverse. I was like, yeah, that's not moving. Oh, the World card. Very interesting. And then the Princess of Pentacles in the upright. Okay. So, really stuck. This is the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Maybe someone's not seeing the stability in this offer, and they're just not accepting this, right? They're looking at it, they're thinking about it, they're contemplating it. They have to, figure something out. This is also a card about travel, which means that there's no actual physical movement. Concerning this offer. They're not seeing the stability in it. They're not moving towards it. But then I have this Princess of Pentacles. This is the Page of Pentacles in the upright. This is interesting. Because this is a message. This is you hearing the message. Or this is you giving the message. And someone's just not, like, it's not clicking. Whether it's you or them, they're stuck in something. And this is a divinely kind of guided stuck in something. All right? Something has to end first. Something needs to be, like a lesson needs to be learned. Let's clarify the Emperor. Yeah. Okay. So at the bottom of the deck, we have this. We're clarifying the Emperor now. This is your blockage. Like I said, this could be an actual person, or this could be you, Leo. We have the Ace of Pentacles in the upright. We have the Three of Wands in reverse. We have the Justice card in the upright. So someone feels like they don't deserve this. Yeah, someone feels like they don't deserve this. Like, there's this offer here, and they don't feel like they deserve it. It's like this offer was made, and there's no expectation of it. And that's balancing the scales. We have two major arcana here. Okay, let's look at this King of Earth. Your your message from Spirit? What is the King of Earth? So the first card that came out is the Six of Pentacles. So that's balancing everything out. And we have the Ace of Cups here in reverse. We have the Moon card in the upright. And the Ace of Swords in reverse. So we have 3 aces out here. There's a lot of fear here. Fear of a new love. Fear of this truth. I mean, we have the Moon card right between 2 reversed aces and a card that talks about balance. We have a king here that if this is the person you're dealing with, this is a good and honest person. This is someone who isn't talking about their emotions. They might be balancing their emotions with fear and having a really hard time being clear about it. Yeah. There's a it's almost like this secret in this Moon card is about how they're trying to balance their emotions and come up with a way to communicate it. Right? This person is having a hard time communicating how they feel, how much this scares them, but they feel like this is a solid offer, or you feel like it is, but it needs to balance. The fear and the communication about the emotions need to balance. This this Moon card can just talk about deep emotions that are not being expressed. They're being suppressed under fear because someone doesn't feel like they deserve it. You know, they're presenting an emperor, but they're really just a king. Please clarify the Ace of Water. Please clarify the Ace of Water and the outcome for Leo. We have the Death card in reverse. We have the Prince of Wands in the upright. Oh. The King of Cups in reverse. And the Seven of Wands in reverse. So There's a passionate, forward-moving action. Um, a transformation. Someone is still being emotionally unavailable, but they're not fighting it anymore. Okay. I do have a lot of different signs here. We have a water sign king. I have a earth sign king. We have quite a few knights here. So someone's going to make a passionate offer. Okay. There's going to be a transformation here, but it's going to be fast. It's going to be like, oh, it's going to bring in a new love. Now, there is a warning here for some of you. For some of you, we have a water sign, a Scorpio in particular, with this death card. That may be making a emotional offer just for sex. But, you know, if you've invested this cup of love in yourself, that's not going to be a problem. I also see that some of you are going to stop fighting your emotions. I just heard giving up the defenses, which is good. Brand new love. Yay. Okay. That was your main spread. Let's get some oracle cards. You got two. You got the Hedge Witch, Herb Wisdom, Secrets, and Hidden Lore. So secrets. And that's a 5. Then you have the Sigil Keeper, number 38, Symbols, Signs, and Messages. That rounds down to an 11. Now we're going to pull a Kuan Yin card. And the Lotus Throne, which is a 10, which is weird. Some of you may be dealing with the Scorpio because that card came out for them too. Alright. So first we're going to look at these Fairy Forest cards. Love this deck by Lucy Cavendish. Number 5, the Hedge Witch. Hi, puppies. What are you growling at? Oh, seriously. Shush, please. Sorry, my dog. He's paranoid about everything. You're being asked to consider herbal forms of healing, working with what is in between effective and yet natural, available and yet still hardly acknowledged. Changing the foods you eat to include more greens and herbs to boost energy and health, and begin to pay very serious attention to the quality of the foods you eat. Again, with a very close focus on the world of herbs and plants. You can at this time adjust the way you eat and find essential oil blends which assist with sleeping, with becoming calm, with dissipating anger, increasing self-love, and deepening your wisdom. Explore growing your own flowers, vegetables, and herbs. When you begin to consider the truth that what you ingest becomes the very molecules of your body, and you may decide at this time to reduce additives, sugars, GMOs, and various forms of meat too, you now begin a journey into health and well-being and eat what is good and wholesome for you. The hedge witch is the messenger guiding you to this new path of nourishment and well-being through the plant world. Interesting. Never really got that card before. Number 38, the Sigil Keeper. This talks about going through the symbols in your life and what you keep and don't keep. When the Sigil Keeper comes to you, there will be no words. Instead, there will be shapes and signs and messages flowing, as though a language of symbols is being shared with you. When she comes, you are being encouraged to participate in this process by creating and shaping your own magical symbols and beginning to consciously choose the symbolic language that you are creating and connecting with every day. You may wish to find a symbol at this time that represents you and the part of the journey you are exploring at present. You may wish to look around your home and see what hidden symbols have worked their way into your life, and you may wish to rearrange these, remove some, replace others with symbols that are consciously chosen to be of greatest magical support to you at this time. Look at your clothing, what you wear, and see the symbolic nature of this, and go through your jewelry and consider carefully the energy of its symbols and whether you wish to connect with this. Sigil work is simple but ever so powerful, and this amazing being is a reminder to work with intelligence and to exercise your choice at all times. You must choose carefully now what symbols you keep about you, for they have shaped you more than you have ever truly considered. Okay. The Lotus Throne, number 37. The same lotus wisdom that enlightens beloved Kuan Yin and all spiritual masters is the very same lotus light within your own heart, beloved. It can take great courage to trust your own inner light, to ascend the throne of your own inner spiritual authority, especially if the light of others around you seems more powerful than your own. You are being asked to trust this inner guidance above all others now. Have faith in your own heart. Know that you are divine. There are times on the path that we can greatly benefit from assistance from others. In fact, these times are almost always. A true spiritual master, teacher, guru, guide, or healer has the same role to connect you with conscious awareness to your own inner light so that you may come to realize the spiritual power, authority, and beauty that you are in truth is the same spiritual power, authority, and beauty that you may see and honor in them. Sometimes we might need an external guide to help us make the connection. Sometimes we are closer to our own divine wisdom than we consciously realize, and yet we fall into a habit of believing that others may know more of what is good or true for us than we do ourselves. Sometimes out of habit and conditioning, it is easier to see the divine light in others than within our own heart. This oracle has come to you to guide you to trust that your own inner teacher is growing stronger, that you have more spiritual wisdom than you may have previously acknowledged, and that you will benefit greatly from heeding your own heart's guidance at this time. You are guided here to carefully discern the level of influence that others may be having over you. In your admirable willingness to be open, to learn, and to grow, you are wise not to surrender your discernment. No matter how wise or powerful a teacher might be, it is wiser and more powerful to always test what they seek to say to you by sitting with it in your own heart. Does all guidance you have been following feel true to your heart? At this time, the inner teacher, the guru within, All, the goddess light of Kuan Yin in your own heart is speaking to you, urging you to trust your own divine nature more deeply than ever before. You are being asked to ascend to the lotus throne of your own divine soul. Trust your courage, beloved. Your journey is taking you into spiritual maturity, and you will need to acknowledge that you have spiritual authority within your own heart. Yes, you can learn from others, but always honor your inner teacher, beloved, as this is your own unconditionally loving, flawless guide, the part of you that is pure divine wisdom, always has been and always will be. Yeah, I felt that with this King of Earth and even the Emperor. So, it looks like you know more about this than you're really recognizing. So, I do think that sitting quiet with yourself and looking at your own self worth and love is going to be the key to whatever the situation is. So, if this reading helped you and you enjoyed it, please hit the like and subscribe button and help spread it around. Share it on your social media. And remember that I love you. Have a good night.